Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today I'm extremely happy because I just hit 800 subscribers. So, as you saw in the intro, you know, I've been pretty happy about that. Like, I've been stoked and excited for that for a really long time. And it's been a little over 5 years since I started this channel, and I didn't expect it to get anywhere near the amount of attention I've gotten at this point. So, thank you very much for all of that. If you're subscribed to this channel, I very much appreciate it, and thank you for your support. So, because, it's a celebration time, I decided to bring you a little different video. So, usually I do just a regular extinguisher, discharge, or something like that. But today I wanted to do a comparison. So right here are two very similar extinguishers. This is my Amerex 240 water can. That's also a water extinguisher, except it's actually a water mist extinguisher, and it's only 6 liters. However, they're both rated to fight Class A fires, so I figured I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate them both on a Class A fire. The valves on these, this and this, are exactly the same. It's just they have a different hose, different siphon tube, and different cylinder, but there isn't much to compare with that. Same gauges, and only thing different is the amount of water inside, coloring, and the hoses. So yeah, let's go outside and test them. These are the two boxes I'll be using. They're exactly identical in content and size. Each of these boxes is the exact same width, length, and depth. Inside of each box, I have 2 handfuls of lovely seasoned paper flakes for extra flammability, and 1 5x2 piece of packing paper. Let's get started. So I'm outside now, and here's my setup. As you can see, I have this measuring tape, and at exactly 20 feet, I've placed this cone. I will discharge the water extinguisher from here because on the label it says to stand back 20 feet from the fire. And then if I keep going along the tape, you can see that at 10 feet, I've placed another blue bulb. This is where I'll be discharging the water mist from because it says to stand back 10 feet away. And then at the very end of the tape, I placed a little flag, and this is where my fire is actually going to be. The reason I set all this up is because I want it to be very fair and make sure that each one has the exact same parameters. When I light the fire, I'm going to light it at this corner, and I'm going to let it burn for 20 seconds before discharging the extinguisher. Note that for the water fire extinguisher, usually I like to put my finger along the nozzle tip to help it, disperse the water. But because it doesn't say to do that on the instructions, I'm just going to discharge a steady stream of water, just to be fair, because that's what the instructions say. $19, $20. And now for the water mist extinguisher test. So yeah, there you have it. As you can see, when the water can was discharged, part of the blocks was blue by the wind and was kind of covering the fire, which made it a little more difficult. Plus the fact that the stream, it looks a lot smaller on camera than it actually was, because in reality, it was a pretty wide mist stream. Well, not really mist, but still, when the extinguisher was discharged, it was still too small for me to actually easily, use from 20 feet away. So I ended up having to get closer. And with the water mist extinguisher, it was really effective, but because of the wind, it was blowing the mist backwards. So again, I had to stand a little closer. But in reality, the water mist extinguisher would have worked a lot better. So my conclusion is that, honestly, I'd say the water mist extinguisher is better because it uses less water and discharges for almost the exact same amount of time. The water can went for 1 minute and 66 seconds. The water mist went for 1 minute and 14 seconds, but it only uses 6 liters of water. That's 1 gallon less than the water extinguisher. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're buying an extinguisher. But also at the same time, the water mist extinguisher uses, or it costs like 3 times as much as the water can, so that's also something to consider. But the water can could be a lot more effective if you put your finger on the nozzle and disperse the water, but if you're going to use it according to the label, these are going to be your results. So yeah, thank you for watching.